today's video, I just kind of wanted to have a chit chat with you. I was going through emails, and as you guys know, when I get a specific request in an email or something like that, I try to address it in a video, because if it comes up a lot, instead of replying to all of those emails individually, I try to just talk about it in a video and help everyone out. But something that I've gotten a lot recently and that I've kind of been thinking about in my own mind is being confident without makeup. I get a lot of people who ask me, Cassandra, how do you go outside? How do you go through daily life without makeup? You know, how can you feel confident when people are judging you? And honestly, it has taken me a long time to get to the point where I can go without makeup. And it's definitely not something I can do all the time. There are definitely days that it does bring me down a lot and people do stare and things like that. But there are a couple things that I think helped me, and a girl actually emailed me last night who I responded to personally because we kind of connected on something, and I thought I would just address this in a video. And the first thing for me, because you know, acne debilitated my life for a long time, and it stopped me from doing things that I should have. I couldn't go outside. I could not even be in the car. I was afraid people were looking at me and people would say things. Kids at the grocery store, you know, would look at their moms and be like, "Mommy, what's wrong with her face?" And it's just like when that kind of thing happens from a kid too, like an innocent kid, it does get to you. I used to hide in the car, like I would hide my face. It was not a pretty place to be, and now I can go out. There are still, of course, days that I am down. Do not get me wrong, there are still days that I cannot look at myself without makeup on, but most of the time I am okay now. And I think one of the biggest things was realizing that acne can't control my life anymore. It did for, what, 7-8 years, and in the past 2 years I realized, you know what, I have acne, and that's okay. That's part of who I am, and I'm not going to let this debilitate me and stop me from going out and having a good time or wearing a bikini if I want to show off my back or my chest or anything like that. And the other thing is that I kind of realized it was a blessing in disguise. If it weren't for acne, I would not be able to put myself into someone else's shoes. If it weren't for acne, I wouldn't have the opportunity to be here with you. And there's one girl who I'm not going to name by name, but we are friends. We met at a meetup. She was a subscriber and we were hanging out, and she told me, "Cassandra, I'm thankful for my acne, because if I didn't have acne, I never would have researched it. I never would have found your videos. I never would have seen your meetup. I never would have gone. I never would have met you." And I realized that I wouldn't have that friendship that I cherish so much without my acne. So as terrible as it is, I try to see the good things in it too. And, you know, just kind of look at the positive in things. Another thing that really helped me was realizing that acne can't control my life anymore, and realizing that I am more than just acne. At a point in my life where I was so depressed and so angry and so sad, I was only worth this, or this. And when I come to kind of mature and realize what makes me happy, what gives me passion, what am I put here on earth for? And I realized what I love more than anything else is helping other people and getting that gratification of seeing how you can change someone's life, whether it's helping out homeless people or orphans or animals or anything like that, or videos on YouTube, like as crazy as that sounds. And I realized that this is honestly what I live for. And having things that I see in myself and that I love about myself outside of acne helps me love myself for who I am and look past flaws such as acne or anything else that I have issues with. And I think that for anyone who's trying to be confident without makeup, I think that if you find the things that you love about yourself, whether it be your eyes, your personality, your humor, your hair, whatever it is, find things that you love about yourself. And that way you can look past the things that you might not love as much as the others. Again, for me, I am a Christian, so this pertains to me. I don't want to push this on anyone else. I'm just sharing my personal thoughts and opinions. But in my religion, in my readings and my studies, God has promised me that He will take care of me. He says, "Do not worry," because He takes care of and protects His children. And honestly, it's hard to remember, and I forget it all the time, but I have to think to myself, if He's got it all under control, why am I worrying? You know, so even if I don't look flawless, or even if I'm not feeling 100%, it's all in His hands, it's all in control. Just let go of the stress and say, you know what, we're going to get through this a step at a time, and I've got someone guiding me every single step of the way, so I have nothing to worry about. And that for me has just given me so much peace. in my times of worry and stress and fear, because they've honestly been like taking over my life recently. I don't want to talk about it, even though I should, and I would talk about it with you if I talk about it to anyone, but yeah. So it's been a long couple of months and it's been getting worse, but it will be getting better, and I have faith in that. Hi, phone. No. Anyways, loving yourself and actually finding your purpose in life. I think once people find their purpose, figure out what makes you glow from the inside, you're worth more than your acne. You're worth more than your imperfections or your flaws, and you can actually go out and conquer the world knowing your purpose. And your purpose isn't to look a certain way or to act a certain way or to be a certain way. And you can really look past imperfections or things. And when people do look at me, I used to feel extremely judged. I used to feel like everyone was staring at me. I kind of had to take the stance of they're not staring at me, and I realized that people look at people when you go by, you know, and I was kind of internalizing some of that. And some people do still stare, but, you know, I just try to calm myself down, realize that I'm worth more than my skin. People can judge me if they want. You know, if I saw something outlandish on the street, I would probably look because I'm curious, not because I'm trying to be rude, and try to think to myself, they're just interested or they haven't seen this, as opposed to they're judging me negatively. No. So anyways, that is just kind of what has helped me. That is what I was speaking to this girl about. I really hope that this helps you, and if you have any other ways that you've overcome insecurities, whether it's acne or anything else, please post in the comments and let me know. But I love you guys. I hope that this video has helped you, and I cannot wait to talk to you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.